Just tucking in. Hello everyone. I'm just tucking myself into something savers. I can't remember what they're called now. Like refreshers. Oh god, they're crunchy. Six Nations sponsored by Motorway. A place to sell cars. I have never heard of Motorway. It wouldn't be first on the list that I go to sell a car. Gareth, hey mate. I see didn't go so well for Scotland today. They're definitely not winning the Six Nations now, are they? Jesus. Someone's got to beat France, don't they? And it's got to be England that beat France, I feel. Otherwise, yeah. No, you're not selling your car with Motorway. No way. I've never even heard of Motorway. I think, yeah. I think the only chance now of stopping France is England beating them, and I can't see them losing to anyone else. They're definitely not going to lose to Italy. Probably not going to lose to Wales. Yeah. Considering the Scottish defence has been pretty good, this isn't looking great. So England really need to do the basics here, win as they need to here, and they've got to beat France. That game, when is the France game? The France game is the 19th. That's the last game. So as long as England beat Wales and still have to beat Ireland on the 12th, that Saturday the 19th, it's an 8 o'clock kickoff, France versus England. That is going to be a tasty game if England manage to get past Wales and Ireland. If they don't beat Wales today and they don't beat Ireland, then it's France is easy. But yeah, it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a really, really tough one, I think. There's a strange advert on ITV at the moment. Weird advert. I see Joe Marchant's not playing. He's on the bench today. I feel that's a shame, actually, for Joe. I don't think he's been really used very well. Yes, that's quite a shame for that. Yes. Actually getting to see Atoje and Courtney Laws together, that should be a good bonus coming back into it for sure. That should really help. You would think. Gareth, are you actually selling your car via Motorway? Because I have never heard of them. I've never heard of Motorway. I think I think in the last couple of games, I don't think England have looked like a solid, bulky team, a big physical team. So certainly adding Courtney Lawes in there certainly strengthens up that front line. No, I don't need a 14 plate forward focus. Just got myself the other week. I just got myself a new VW Caddy, so that's exciting. Yeah, I'd like a nice sports car, but not very suitable for work. It's not St. David's Day yet, Shane. So you're a bit early, I think, buddy. It's not St. David's Day yet. We're going to carve Wales open like a nice bit of Welsh lamb. That would be good, wouldn't it? Let's destroy them. Let's destroy the Welsh. So do I. I really hope this game is good. It's obviously I say I would like a nice close game, but part of me doesn't want a close game. Obviously, you want to smash the Welsh, surely. Is it an all French referee team as well? I'm sure he's the French referee that's the touch there. I'll be 2 seconds, guys. 2 seconds. Do you have to put a membership number in, or? Okay. So you need. Do you need my? I don't know if you need my code or not. Look, I can send it to you. Right? I'll uh, I'll I'll have a look. Or I'll just give you my code, my number. All right. Okay. No worries. No, not really. I'll give you my code. I'll send you my code. All right, so you can use it. All right. Yeah, it shouldn't matter. Should be okay. Yeah. No worries, mate. I'll send that over to you. All right, mate. No, it's all right. I don't mind. No, I don't mind, mate. It's fine. All right. Cheers, mate. Bye. Oh. Oh no, Gareth! Don't. We've passed that. We've passed the other game now. The game's gone. It doesn't matter what Nigel said. Oh no. As long as we keep it banter, all right? Keep it banter rather than get people upset. What are we having an applause for? Oh, mate, those must sticks are horrible. Oh, for you, yeah. Oh, I better get my... let's get a prediction up. Let's see who's going to win. Let's do that now. Let's get a prediction to see who thinks who is going to win. Create a poll. Alright, poll in. Poll is in. Choose who you think's going to win. England or Wales. Down in the chats now. Go, go, go. I am going England. I'm actually going to vote now myself. Okay. England. It's 50-50. 50-50 at the moment, guys. What a weird national anthem that England is. It's such a strange national anthem to think of. God save the Queen. If only God existed, for starters. We won't get in on that, though. It's not very long, either. It's not a very long national anthem, either, is it? Next, England versus Wales at Twickenham. Okay, get those votes in. Who do you think's going to win? If you haven't already, make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already as well. This should be a good game. I really hope this will be a good game. I think England need to do what Scotland couldn't do. Scotland just did not take their chances to win that last game against Scotland versus Wales. So I think England have got to use that attack. Have a look how Wales are defending if they are in a defensive mood and think, how can we break this down? Oh. That's not a good start, is it? Choking to death. Ah, Alex. Hi, buddy. We were wondering if you were going to be on. How is everything? Yeah. Alexi, how is everything? Obviously, you're over in the Ukraine. It's a dry, crisp day in London. I think, as I said, I think it certainly helped Courtney Laws being in. I think by having Courtney Laws and Atoja in there, that is a strong front line. But we've got to use the attack. We've got plenty of... England have got plenty of young attacking players. They've got to be clued up. They've really got to be clued up as to... Cool, that was almost a good start, wasn't it? They've got to be clued up in how they can break down Wales. But this is a very quick start. England have got the ball about 10 metres out. England are roughly 10 metres out. Wow. This is a very quick start from England. If we can get a quick 7 points here, that would be fantastic. Don't mess anything up. Nothing sloppy. See, it started well, and then it's a silly little mistake, isn't it? And Wales have got the ball. Yeah, we were obviously wondering if you were going to be on, Lexi. Well, I'm certainly in the mood. That NATO countries need to go and support. Really need to actually support Ukraine more, but hopefully everything will be okay, and that crazy psycho Putin will piss off back to Russia. Absolutely nut job he is. Do I have any? Hang on, I do. It's disgusting. Oh. Right. Time check. 2 minutes and 30 seconds in. Marcus Smith lining up for the penalty kick. In you go. Smooth as you like. Whoa. That was a cracking penalty. That was so smooth. Straight down the middle. Sally, it tastes like posh old people. That's what it tastes like. You really could use this stuff as potpourri, couldn't you? Because it's vile. A good start. I think we could have done more with the early possession in the first 2 minutes. But a quick penalty is not too bad. We got the 2 referees here now, look. Just remember, I'm slightly behind everyone else. Time check, 4 minutes for me. There is another penalty. Oh, they're playing quick. Oh, no, they're not. He wanted to play quick. As I said, don't spoil. 4 minutes and 20 seconds in. So I'm on. I'm using my normal streaming service. If I was using ITV Stream, it might be quicker. But because I'm using the ITV Stream, it won't show on my Discord for people to watch. And I've got a few people watching, so it just means that those people can watch at the same time. Good old Alexi. He needs some entertainment, and if he doesn't have it, he can't watch it. Alright. 5 minutes and 10 seconds. Marcus Smith lines up. Again, this is more or less identical position, isn't it? Oh, fantastic. I tell you what, if old Paddy for London Irish could kick like Marcus Smith, London Irish would have beaten Sale last night, but no, Paddy was dreadful at kicking. Very, very frustrating last night. How's the sound, by the way, guys? How's the sound? Let me know if it's okay. Good, good, good. Hopefully we'll get some refereeing decisions. Oh, mate, I was so frustrated. I was actually at the Southampton game. I was watching the Southampton game at St Mary's. And I was a bit bored. So I actually had the stream of the London Irish game on. And Paddy missed four conversions. He missed 4 kicks. If it got even one of those ones, we would have won the game. Absolutely dreadful. Oh. Well, it should be England's ball, unless it bounces funny. England have got their ball in their own try line. We'll say this every game, but please, just get the scrums first time, guys. Please, I beg you, just stay up on your bloody feet. Yeah, hopefully it'd be good if we can get some actual controversy, some referee decisions. If we got both Gareths in here today, that's awesome. Hopefully we got some discussion. You wouldn't believe they do scrums day in, day out, would you? And still can't get them right. Incredible. 8 minutes 10. Oh, for Christ's sake. Come on. I just, yeah, but just scrap them. Scrap them. Just get rid of them. Have them just like in league. That's what you should have. Completely pointless, but draws people in, doesn't it? Yeah, just get on with it like in league. Oh, for Christ. Christ alive. This is ridiculous. The fact that the referee needs to tell them what to do, that's beyond me. Honestly, that is beyond me. 9 minutes 20. It's taken about 2-3 minutes just to get a scrum. Come on. Oh, Christ. Oh. What happened there? So... So I'm sure the referee gave it England ball. Why did he then change back to Wales? It's yeah. I think the referee definitely gave it to England, and then the touch gave it to Wales because it was clearly the English player that was dragging him down. Sure, yeah, I think that's right. It definitely was wrong. I can't even remember which England player it was, but it's definitely the England player that dragged him down, which is pretty stupid with the touch judge right there. Come on, get them down to the floor. Wales have got an advantage as well, though. How long's that? Yeah, they're breaking up. They're going for the advantage instead. They're going back. Going for the line out. 11 minutes and 25 seconds gone. They're going for the line out. What's this? About six meters out? 6 meters-ish out from the England try line. Wales to play the ball in. What the hell was that? They just launched it at him. Christ, how is anyone meant to control that and catch that when you have just launched it at their heads? Jesus Christ. Absolutely insane. So Wales have got the ball again at halfway. Oh! Cuthbert, why he made some distance. He literally sliced through England then. They can't get the ball out. They can't get the ball out. Which way is it going? England ball. That ball was stuck in there. England ball. Cuthbert did a very good job then. God, it slipped away from him.
again, that's how many penalties have gone with the jackal. We've had 4 jackal penalties already. You know, you've got to get
13 minutes and 15 seconds gone. England line out. I tell you what, a Toje is bloody huge. Absolutely huge. I can't even see where the ball is at the moment. England ball. Completely lost track of where the ball even was there. Yeah, but this is my point, Kian. The fact that now if you've got a Toje in still, and you've also got Courtney Laws, that is a beastly front line. That really is, and it's not about them being big and chunky. They are physical, tall, towering men. They would certainly tower over me anyway at 5'7". England 9. Oh! Wales stole that one from the line out.
ready. Stewart first time against Wales as well. It won't just be Welsh blood that's coursing around bodies at the moment. Toje's done it a time or two before.
Go on, Smith.
However, with the dancing feet, taken on by a rolling Gench who wasn't held, so England can go again. Look at Famatau.
England got the ball.
It's Don Brandt and England still.
Don Brandt's gone down.
Marcus Smith's twinkling toes.
Yeah, I assume that's. I assume at the 15-23 sort of mark that Wales, the Welsh player was on the wrong side, but it wasn't necessarily his fault. But yeah,
Yes, Adam Beard just over chases, doesn't he? Just gets his body as he's coming up out that defensive line. Marcus Smith's got that ability to look up, just seeing that Beard just turned his shoulders ever so slightly the other way, and then he steps back on the inside. He's got the dexterity to offload the ball, and England, having absorbed all that pressure,
England going for another penalty.
is their lead. Marcus Smith,
38 metres out. 82% predicted kick success.
30 points over the opening 2 weekends of the Six Nations. France's win up in Edinburgh a little bit earlier. Smith now front and centre.
England will win this on the penalty kicks at this rate. 16:35. Smith steps up. He runs up. And... oh, he missed. Just the wrong side of the post. Just the wrong side of the post.
That'll be frustrating. Relatively simple kick.
Yeah, I could certainly see him being a little frustrated with that. It was 38 metres out, which shouldn't be too bad for him, you would think. With an 82% chance of success. He was in the 18% there. England have got the ball again, though. Sinclair just barging through.
He played France last season. Those injuries post Lions. Smith and then Stewart again on his shoulder.
It's getting a little bit crowded there. It's getting a little bit crowded in the middle. Let's open play up a little bit. Oh, England got lucky there. They did a blind pass that completely missed.
Might have to go use the boot here, having been knocked backwards.
17:45. England kick up. Oh, off Don Brandt's head.
Who got up there first. It's a loose ball. It's England's ball. They're winning all the scraps on the
England again have got the ball. They've kicked it up.
the chase, and Balin's leading it.
Good chase. Good chase. Wales have got the ball.
Wales in a hole full of problems here.
Not anymore.
Yeah, that's a very clever kick from Randall, isn't it? He has a look up. England have gone quick.
I tell you, the referee. There's been 3 times now. There's been 3 times where either team has tried playing it quick, and the referee is not having any of it. He certainly seems to be slowing the game down. He doesn't really want any quick tap and goes, really.
A difficult thing for a 15 to cover. Great chase from Max Martins. He hasn't been involved in the game much. He's just had an awful pass given to him, but he's just made up from it now for chasing that kick. And again,
England line out then.
Wales under pressure.
England line out about 10 metres out from the Welsh try line. 19 minutes in. Oh, yes, just got it. Just got it. And again, spread it, spread it, spread it. We need some width, I think.
AJ, who was central to winning that ball back, he's wrestling away with Wyn Jones.
I think at the moment, England are making it easy for the Welsh to defend. Unless they go and score a try now, and I'm obviously wrong, but they're making it easy for the Welsh to defend. They've got to create some space. The Welsh have got about 4 or 5 players behind the ball at all times at the moment. Got to start spreading the play. Create the space. Because we are, England are making no ground up here at all. Don't think so.
One more roll of the ball and they
No, yeah. Alright, literally a foot. A foot. What? So I don't understand why. Oh, Jesus, we got some blood. We've got some blood. I don't know why England then didn't get that ball out and quickly play it. It was visible to get, and no one took it off him. Great defending. That was fantastic defending. Inches from the line. Inches from the line. But, oh, very good defending. Aussie Mozzie. I did just have one. It's the smell mainly that puts you off. Hi, Kathleen. Where did the blood come from? I didn't say anything myself. Well, that's Watkins off, and Davies on for a blood injury. They're still checking it. I'm sure there's no try in there, is there? For help, so I am currently enjoying these. That's funny. That's funny because he's gone to swipe at the ball and then is almost pretending like he's got hurt. Well, there you go. Wales are down a man. And England have the ball. And now it's going to take another 10 minutes just for a scrum to work, probably. I said, I just love that, how he clearly went to swipe at the ball. Williams clearly swiped at the ball, but it's almost pretending like he's hurt himself. It's just such like a footballer, isn't it? When they clearly make a foul and like, what? I didn't do anything. This is a bit awkward, isn't it? I've got no alcohol, so I'm on cherry aid. It's nothing special. A little bit depressing and no alcohol today. I did have a beer today, though. I had a recorder leg today, this morning, at about 11 o'clock in the morning. You would think this is going to be some serious hard work for Wales. Who the hell Who drinks 1 litre of tea, Alexi?
You'll have to cover the kick, so there's always a flat line. The 15 comes in the line anyway. Obviously, you've got to play it down, so you've got to come up with the line.
If England don't get a try from this,
But yeah, the scrum is so important. If England have the shove on this and go up on the left or right hand side.
the mad thing is, Williams that's just been sin binned, he's now down to 7 minutes and 42, right? But there's not been any game time in that amount of time. So that's madness. There's been no actual gameplay. And Williams is already down 2.5 minutes nearly. How is that right? It's just crazy.
I think if England get a scrum penalty here, they may just think about kicking the points and resetting because, you know, it's all about building the score.
Come on, get this to work. Oh, fuck.
Wales have the penalty, and it's gone against Carl Sinclair.
That's dreadful. Absolutely dreadful.
He's come out of that scrum, he's disengaged himself, the referee's penalised him straight away. And, you know, let's have a little look what goes on here.
Well, it's Sinclair who stands up, and Mike Adamson says, just get on with your job.
Why is Sinclair standing up there? It looked absolutely fine, and then all of a sudden Sinclair stands up. Anyone want to explain why the hell he just thought I'd stand up? He obviously thought someone, his opposite number, was doing something wrong, but just ridiculous.
I was giggling to myself when Dan said that they didn't target Kai Sinclair. They knew exactly what they was doing. If someone wants to wind you up, it's Alan Wynne-Jones, let me tell you.
Sinclair seems a little bit of a loose cannon at the moment in this game.
Williams just having a clear long
23:40 in.
to his right-hand side. Not seen much of Jack Noel so far. Cornishman playing his first cricketing test for 3 years since he played against Scotland here in 2019. Genge, Smith, Dombrandt been ripping it up across the road for Harlequins in the Premiership this season. All but that's been lost. And
I tell you what, I think Dombrandt has been a very good player this season. Considering he's not necessarily a small guy, he certainly manages to squeeze through gaps when he's running. The Welsh have the ball now. Oh, I think we're playing on. That's a knock on. Can we go back for the England one?
back on his feet, we can see, but he's a little bit ginger at the moment, and anybody who's only just come back from a concussion injury will cause concern when he gets clearly hit there again.
He's just gathering himself a little bit.
There's 2 English players down.
This is the rip from Basham. Look at that. Does well, doesn't he, to make that stick. Dombrandt, very, very strong. Spotted a hole, but Basham's been one of Wales' standout players throughout the championship. It's just there, just catches Courtney Lawes in the eye, I think, rather than any head collision.
Tane Basham's only 22, and it's a position where Wales have so much competition.
It's got a little bit stale. A little bit stale at the moment. I think it's very slow pace.
He has, and in an area where Wales have been pretty strong over the last 2-3 seasons, you know, he hasn't really had his opportunity, but through
It's yeah.
and he's taken his chance, in fairness, thoroughly deserves his place in this team with that famous red satin jersey. Long may it continue.
If England do not punish Wales in the next 5.5 minutes, then they've got to. At this rate, the way they're playing, the way they played against Scotland as well, How the hell are England going to beat France? Because that's the real test. England against France, and obviously England against Ireland, because Ireland are playing well. How the hell are England going to beat them? It just seems like they've got no ideas. You know, they're very single track minded. They're not thinking, how can we break down the Welsh? What are the Welsh not doing well defensively, and how can we then capitalise on that? It's yeah. I don't know. Is it the problem with having lots of youth players that mentally they're not? You know, mentally they're not there. Tactically they're not there. I don't know. Maybe this man here. Maybe certain management. They're not sorting out the teams, you know, and making sure tactically they are right, because I don't think they've done great. Yeah, I think that's the problem. Maybe there's too many youngsters. I don't know. It might be the right amount, but yeah. It's a tricky one, isn't it? That obviously you've just said there's summer internationals, the autumn internationals, another Six Nations, then the World Cup. But should England not be looking to win this as well? You know, are they not strong enough to win this now? I don't know. Stay high. We've actually got the ball out. Hang on, a scrum just worked the first time. Incredible. All right, create some spaces. Spread that play. Get going down the other wing. I don't think England needed to kick that. I think England certainly were overlapping the Welsh there on that side. That I think, you know, England are technically dominating the Welsh, as in the Welsh aren't doing anything. But I think that's more of a sign of how poorly I think the Welsh are probably playing. You know, England aren't capitalising. They're not breaking Wales down. Whoa! Look at the distance. Look at the distance the Welsh made there. And England give the ball away. Oh. England get lucky there, I think.
enjoying himself up there, but it's just making far too many errors, especially in the break, in the contact area. What a position to be in here for a quick ball, play for second phase, but unfortunately Wales just losing the ball, trying to offload, trying to keep the ball.
27-35 into the game now. And we have another scrum.
I don't think we're surprised to see Wales playing it ball in hand, Shane. We were given every indication that they don't want to give England too many line-outs today. They know that England can launch some ferocious attacks off them.
I'm yet to see anything ferocious from England. I'm not sure if they should. The commentator should use the word ferocious. If I'm honest. Yeah.
Good Josh Adams is in the air, but look at this. Really pre-called. Malins does just about enough.
Malins spent a lot of his week practicing catching, dealing with different kinds of kicks off Thomas Williams, the 9, and Dan Biggar, the 10, and he knows that Biggar can offer those kinds of angles.
Well, we've seen that.
Tom France is back on. 1 minute and 37 left of the Welsh sin bin. And Williams is back on. And England have not done anything with it. Not done anything with that sin bin time. England got the ball back from a line out.
Again, there's another sort of mistake, isn't it? Wales there get the line out. Really, that's the sort of area where you need to start building pressure.
And again, and again. Play the ball. There's 2 players on the wing that want the ball. I'd be screaming my head off to give me the ball. Allow the wingers to run at the opposite. Allow the wingers to run at the Welsh. The Welsh have got it. Say that again. The England have got it. I can't see how far out they are though. A time check coming. We are currently on. Ready for it. We're on 30 minutes now. 10 minutes left of the game. And the sin bin Williams is about to come on. And England have done absolutely nothing with it. That's so disappointing to be 1 man up. 1 man up and have not done anything with it.
Time is up on the yellow card, so at the end of this, Wales will have Liam Williams restored. And at the moment, it hasn't cost them any points. It was 6-0 when he went off, and it's 6-0 at the moment. However, this
England 70% possession, and really would expect to.
All right. 30 minutes and 30 seconds. In you go. In you go. 9-0 England. It's got a little bit of a safety gap, at least England have. 9-0 to England. Williams is back on. 30 minutes and 45 gone. So they basically gained 3 points. 3 points from having 1 man extra. I don't think that's good enough, if I'm honest.
Noel just to knock it back on the right side. With the height disadvantage that he is, Jack Noel up against towering Alex Cuthbert. Yules. A lot of that short wheelbarrow work from Charlie Yules, just an extra metre or 2.
It's a high one. It's a high one. Noel's going for it. He missed it completely. Welsh ball. Just in their own half now, the Welsh. Williams has the ball just inside the England half now. We're back to halfway with Wales.
Those short, heavy runs provided by Moriarty and co.
I certainly can't see Wales getting any tries here. I don't think Wales don't look like they're going to score any tries at all. I think they've been really poor. But say that they didn't look like they were going to score any tries against Scotland, and they won the game. So they can pull something out the bag, I'm sure.
Opportunity to get those feet working, but it was only half an opportunity.
Yeah, well, that's probably Wales' best facet of play, isn't it? Ball in hand. Okay, it's a bit messy, bit flat at times, but they're having a go. There's only one way Ross Moriarty's going to have a great contest there so far, isn't it? But a bit more positive from Wales. Good balls, distributing the ball in the back line as well, albeit getting involved. That's what Wales want to do, but they need to keep playing through the phases, keep the ball away from England.
All right, scrum again.
Lawrence the value might have 172 test caps and 75 test tries.
Welsh scrum.
Just a few more.
Bind. Set. 33-20 in. It's turning. Wales have got it out.
Tomkin linking up neatly with Bigger, who finds Williams and Cuthbert.
Look how much Wales are actually able to spread the play and how much space they gained. They made so much territory there just from simply passing it across the field.
Carry of the match. England quickly over the top. Laws was there, but he was swept away. Rowlands. As well to half evade the challenge of Yules. Bigger. Watkin. And now Tompkins.
See, look at this. They're gaining so much territory from spreading the play.
Thomas Williams.
They're trying their best to create space as well. As long as... Whoa, big tackle, big tackle.
Up defensively, led by Daly.
Watkins, that was a fantastic crunching tackle. Not Watkins, sorry. Daly.
Bigger. Tompkins looking to engineer.
He's gone for a kick.
That kick.
And he's... See, I don't think he needed to give the ball away there, did he?
My goodness, he's walloped that for miles.
Jesus, that is a big kick. Chase up, charge up, charge up. And England have got the ball. I do not think Wales needed to kick that up then.
5 minutes of a stop-start first half. England trying to get going again through Noel. Smith just about holds on to it. And now Slade looking for the 50-22 again.
See, that was a big kick as well.
It's going England's way. The 50-20
God, there was two very good kicks there from England, to be fair. And there's the 50-20. 50-22.
Knew exactly that Wales didn't have enough player back there. They did have a player back there actually, but he was just a little bit too flat with Liam Williams. He wasn't expecting it to go behind him.
Oh, man, I really wish I had a beer now.
Can do. Secondary, it's almost like having a second outside half out there that can have the vision to kick. And again, look what a position for England to attack.
I'm sure Shane that even irregular
My problem at the moment is, though, where I've been sent so many chocolates and sweets and... it's making... I'm sure it's putting a serious waistline on me. And I just know that if I have any cider, it's going to make the situation worse, isn't it?
Players that can actually do that, believe it or not.
I'm struggling with my gut as it is.
You've got to have that vision, you've got to have the power, and you know it's a massive asset to regain the ball back.
When Slade having exactly that vision to see that Liam Williams had had to stand up and come up flat, and he's put that kick beautifully behind him. And what it does do now is set up.
Well, hopefully England will be able to end the half on with a try here. They're in a good position.
The hooker in charge.
They're about 5 metres out. I think that's 6 metres out, something along those lines.
Wales were ready for this line
Don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything stupid, England. Nice, clean, good. And they're charging. They're pushing forwards now. They've got to get a try out of this. Oh, what? Not releasing. God, what are your thoughts? Guys watching this, what are your thoughts on England especially?
Easy play. Just have a look at this. Toji down to Laws. Is that sacked? Is that already a ball? Could that be a penalty England's way? Quite possibly. But it doesn't go their way.
The problem as well for the not releasing it was the other England players' fault. It was the other England players' fault that went in for the maul there that meant he couldn't release the ball.
About is their desire to stop England getting over that try line. I know they're 9 points down, but defensively they've been good. Even when they've broken, they've scrambled well.
Honestly, the Welsh here are piss poor. Piss poor.
Off his feet himself. Wyn Jones had a lot to do with
Ugh.
there on the bottom of it, but good thinking from Talupe Faletau to turn the ball over.
Hoisted highest. Quickly over the ball to protect it for Williams, but England counter-rucking. Quite enough in the end, and the added insurance of Beard's bulk. Williams just poking his head over the top to see where this might go. Noel on halfway. But giving time to come down safely, and Ned wrapped him up. Randall, Sinclair, hurry up in support, which was their bottom clear-out through.
37 minutes and 35 seconds gone. Still 9-0 to England.
Who not only came down with it, but got away in the same movement. Ryan Elias.
England putting Wales in the position they want with the clock on 38 minutes.
It's another one to compete for. Wales refusing to give England the line out. Randall, Sinclair. Away quickly.
Drive, drive, drive. Look at them struggling to take Courtney Laws down. Come on, you got to try and get a try within this first half. That would certainly ease the pressure.
George back up to Charlie Ewells. All of the greasy work for England in this first 40 minutes. Slade to Dombrand.
Just looking at how Marcus Smith attacked the line there, he realised he didn't have the numbers, and England have eked out the penalty. Really pleased with the way Randall's just getting that ball away.
Finds Slade and Smith. England with the
Go.
advantage. Smith slips through.
Phew.
Was there, but Adam
Squeeze through a gap there.
taken by Slade again.
Go wide. Go wide.
As Freddie Stewart weaves his way through.
Got to overload one of those sides.
Dombrand. He was brought down by Owen.
I don't think the English wingers are really. They don't look like wingers, do they? They don't look quick.
England continue to pound.
They don't look like they're going to be able to burst past anyone.
Smith will win more than pounding.
Stick me on the wing. Give me the ball and let me run.
Who forced him back, and Noel again. Still playing the advantage. Slightly longer because of the penalty. Noel goes on his own.
We've got a good chance. Advantage to England here.
Defences like that all season.
About 10 metres out now for England.
As fluent as England.
Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep popping it to the side. 6 metres out.
9 metres. Twickenham finding its voice. Smith. Dombrand. Two mates.
What's that? About 4 metres out. They can't get it out. They can't get it out. They can't get it out.
Into the red. One last big defensive
Oh.
Wales and another England penalty.
England penalty.
Well, it's inevitable, really. Ross Moriarty lying all over the ball. England prevented from getting quick ball, but so much to admire with the running of Smith. The little sniping of Randall. I think the delicate hands from Courtney Laws 2 or 3 times in that. They're really starting to turn the heat up, England.
Yeah, Marcus Smith a big part of that, hasn't he? Been involved so many times in that little snippet. Lovely backdoor pass there to Mellons. Great run in line. The damage is done because they're getting over that gain line time and time again. Wales defenders are able to get away from that breakdown. Randall's looked so busy, isn't he, in this first half? He's been the difference. And this time, yeah, thanks for coming, Ross.
Well, I think Wales certainly held on there, didn't they?
Randall offers for England, Lawrence. Around the breakdown, that's exactly why he's starting this match today. It's exactly why he's been catching everybody's eye in Premiership play for Bristol.
Yeah, he's got that ability to really hold the defender. If you're a guard defender on the edge, you've got to stay square, because if you turn and you start moving and being attracted to Marcus Smith too early, he's going to beat you on the inside. That's exactly why he was picked.
In you go. It's 12-0. 12-0. It's a game of penalties. Yeah.
England 12, Wales 0.
That was frustrating. It was frustrating. I don't know if people agree or not. But for England, I think it was, disappointing. It just seems, and I've said this already, it just seems like England run out of ideas. Yeah, it just seems like they run out of ideas. I don't know. And look, I may be completely wrong with what I think they should be doing, but there's just no. It almost reminds me of England football team. It really does. Honestly, it is like the England football team and the England rugby team are sort of two peas in a pod at the moment, and lacks creativity. And I don't know if I'm right. I think I am. But for me, watching, that's certainly what it seems like. What do you guys think? Do you agree? Yeah, I think you may be right. Yeah. Honestly, Gareth, that is what... Mate, you are just copying me now. I'm not the expert here. And what did I say just now? I said that England don't have that sort of speed demon. They need that sort of Adama Traore type character on the wing. You know, the problem is when Joe Marchant's been playing, he's not really been getting the ball on the wing. So that's no help. You know, that's not been any good. They've got no speed. They've got no speed on the wings. And that is depressing because I like speedy wingers. I don't know where she is. Maybe I'll go see where she is and she can annoy us. Yeah, there you go. Like a Jason Robinson type character. Someone quick. Amazingly, I know who that is. I'm going for a wee. Nothing down there. Oi. Well, don't attack me. Here's Pix. She's not in much of a mood for some reason. Wait, are you being grumpy? Well, put your ears forward. There you go, got there. All right, let's hope. Hopefully we'll get a slightly better. Sorry about the tail. We should get a slightly better second half. I said, yeah. I just. What's Charlie up to? So Charlie is working. So because Charlie is such a nice person, Charlie's working. I had cats to feed, so she's coming to. She's fed a cat now. She's going to come home and get another key and go feed another cat, so I can watch this because we're having to go to my mum's tonight for dinner. So yeah, that's what she's up to. She's not happy because she has to work tomorrow as well. Yeah. What have we got to say? What was your question? Remind me. What was your question, Kian? I don't know if I'm being blind. Remind me what that question was. The problem is, since we got Astro's been a lot more wanting attention. Yeah, he's wanted a lot more attention. Therefore, Pixie's kind of stayed out of the way a little bit, haven't you? You're a big wimp. She is, mate. She's a good girl. She is a good girl. I'll give her a pair of goalie gloves. So I will, Kian, I will relate that to football. How many players who their main country, for example, is England, but they know they've got no chance of getting in the team and therefore play for a different country. You know, you can look at players such as Shea Adams for Saints. This summer just gone, what did he do? He went and played for Scotland. I'm sure there's no Scottish in him. Is there really any Scottish in Shea Adams? But that's just what happens, I suppose. That's if you're not deemed to be good enough, and you know you're not good enough, because you say about if Jones doesn't get capped, but he must know he's not good enough, surely. I don't know. Maybe he realises he's not good enough to get in the England squad. I don't know. That certainly that would certainly be a question that surely he would have to ask himself, because that's normally the way and the reason people, professional players, change their sort of country allegiances. He's sure, yeah. I don't know. There you go. There's my thought on it anyway. I think if you've got to look at yourself and think, do I stand a chance of getting into said squad? That's certainly a thing. Honestly, I think just from a sports person, me as a sports person, not necessarily on rugby knowledge, but as a sports person, there is no speed in this squad. There is no real... Of course there is, in sense. You know, Joe Marchant's a fast player, but he's not playing. And when he is playing, they're not getting him the balls to the wing in space like he gets at Quins. There's no bursting speed on those wings. And, you know, it's all great to have strong, big players in the middle as the forwards. But sometimes you can't just drive forward through the middle. You've got to experiment a little bit and get it to the wings, you know. And they haven't got those players, or at least haven't got those players selected. So, yeah. For anyone that's in here, if you haven't seen already, I did in conversation with Andrew Ford. Andrew Ford basically does a lot of rugby compilations. So a lot of the rugby videos you've probably seen on my channel are of compilations that he has created. So we talked about, for example, a little bit on Andrew Ford and why he started YouTube. But also we looked at things like the Six Nations. We looked at what he thinks is good and bad about rugby, what rugby can learn from football, what football can learn from rugby. It was quite an interesting chat, an enjoyable chat I had with him. So if you haven't already, it was published today on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. So make sure you check that out. Hopefully, it might be interesting for some people. Fingers crossed. If I'm honest, I would love to know what WHSTU means. I'm going to Google it now. Hang on. What does WHSTU mean? I don't know. I don't even know what that means. I don't know. We just need some spark, for Christ's sake. Some energy, some excitement. It just lacks that. Problem is, sometimes do you need reliable? I think in that sort of winger position, now this is sort of relating on football as well, is sometimes in that winger position you need a little bit unpredictable. You need I don't know what the best way of putting it is, but sometimes it helps to have that, I said, that unpredictableness of a player. You don't necessarily know what player is turning up almost. And maybe that's sometimes a good thing. I think this is one player that they're advertising a little documentary with. I think Carl Sinclair's been pretty poor this game. I don't think he's having a very good game. Tell you what, Twickenham is looking busy. It is looking very busy. All right. Wales players are coming out. I think so. Do you know what? It does amaze me that most of the things that I say about rugby are fairly accurate. I really don't know how I do it. I don't think when I'm talking in a game, talking about tactics and things, I get much wrong. I probably do get a lot wrong, but I'm sure, because quite often I know I've said the right things because the commentators then go and say exactly the same.
Here's the breaking news. Sam Simmons is on.
Sam Simmons is on.
4 years since you last saw him for England in the Six Nations, and he's on to Tom Murray. Running around without the
Hello.
responsibility of captaincy in the first half. Injury force check. Wales, as they were at the start of the match. As Knight starts
Food's upstairs in the bathroom. All right, game on. Okay, let's get some energy. I can't see Wales even breaking that 12-point gap, to be fair. Oh, that was crunching. Yeah, I can't see them even breaking that 12-point gap. However, you know, I want to see something in preparation for the Ireland and the France game to see what England can do. Here we go. This is looking a little bit more exciting. A little bit more energy. They need 2 men to take Courtney Laws down.
washed off that ball. Jamie George, who came to the contest in the first half as an injury replacement for Luke Cowan-Dickey.
England really getting ahead of steam. Great clear out from Itoje on Falatau when Laws took the ball in. She's been knocked back there.
Oh,
Powerful work from Rowlands as well, just gumming England up in the face of that. And Rowlands,
so England almost gave that ball away then with Rowlands coming over.
and again, it's Wyn Jones, 40 caps now, who went over the top. Will be frustrated with the length of time it took to recycle that ball. Wales defence working very hard, and Stewart for England.
41-45. Still pressing down the middle here.
Heavy carrying work. Hickman and Dombrant have been England's chief carriers.
They've come out with real intensity, England, in the second half.
Slade.
Trying to squeeze through there. England's ball still 42-10 in.
Stand open up on the right hand side there for Wales's defence.
Oh no. Hope everything's alright, Alexei. It just sounds dreadful, mate. Honestly, just a side note on the whole Russia-Ukraine thing. Honestly, some people just need to go up to Putin and just laugh at his face. Do you know what I mean? He must have such a small willy. Honestly, he is the typical person that has a tiny willy, doesn't he? He's short with a small willy, and he's got... Oh, Dombrant. Get in. I tell you what, some of you guys are well ahead of me. Yeah. That should be game over then. That should be game over for the Welsh. Yeah, do you know what? I think Putin needs to be belittled. Just belittle the clown. That's what he is, isn't he? He's an absolute clown. He's a dictator who has Napoleon complex, doesn't he? Let's be honest. He has a Napoleon complex. So belittle the idiot. Do you know what I mean? Everyone needs to stick together and belittle him. But probably people fear China, I reckon. If China side with Russia, then that's when people get worried, I think. I don't think people are worried purely of Russia. People are worried that China will get involved, I think. Yeah, that's my thoughts anyway. He was an actor. I think he was an actor, Gareth. Yes, I did hear something along those lines that China actually was sticking up for Ukraine, weren't they? I did hear that, so that's a good sign. I think that sort of sign should be used by NATO and actually, yeah, fuck the Russians up. Not the innocent Russians, just Putin and his gang. Anyway, Marcus Smith, 44-33. In you go. Maybe not. Scratch that. Still 17-0. Only one try and it's 17-0. Christ. And there was Sale versus London Irish 25-all with both get bonus points. Oh, Boris would, yeah, he would have hit in a freezer. Wouldn't he? He would have walked in a walk-in fridge or something, wouldn't he? Old Bojo. Alright, back to the game. Back to the game. Thomas Williams, he got some ground there, didn't he? Found a space. Did Wales steal that back? No, England have got the ball. Yeah, I think I said even at 9-0, I think it was more or less game over for the Welsh because they've done nothing. They have done literally nothing. But at 17-0, I know this, you know, don't say, you know, until the fat lady sings and all that, but the Welsh might as well not have turned up. I think it's embarrassing that England haven't punished them more in that, especially in that first half. But obviously there's still 34 minutes left, so fingers crossed England will punish the Welsh. Yeah, I think you guys are about a minute ahead of me. Let's see if I can change the stream and see if I can get... Let's see if I can get a little bit further ahead. Chariot. Coming forth to carry me home. Oh God, that was painful. Right, I might be a little bit further ahead now. Oh, mate, that was bad, wasn't it, Brad? That was painful. I chuck out a few tunes in some of my videos, but that wasn't my best. It was not my best. All right, I'm on 48 minutes right now. I think I've gained a little bit of time up. It's not necessarily quite as good quality of the stream, but might be less likely to get tries ruined by you lot.
Over the top to Francis. Went backwards and now Falatau using those feet that we talked about and the strength as well. Falatau brilliantly taking it into the heart of England's defence. Bigger. Held it up for Tompkins.
Wales have got the ball
Basham
about 10 metres out.
for the first time in this second half. Starting to have a word or two themselves. Replacement Gareth Thomas crashes it forwards. Then nicely done by Adams.
6 metres out for the Welsh.
Williams, Elias, bigger, and then this is the replacement Thomas. As good as it's been for Wales for a long, long time.
Who's got the ball? They're not able to release it.
It's coming out slowly. On the red, no, it's not.
No one is letting go of that ball.
And England have done some
No one is letting go of that ball. Brad, honestly, everyone ruins it.
tipped away by Harry Randall. Max Malins makes sure that there's no quick line-up. 5 trips into England's 22, Shane, no points.
Yeah, nil point. I think, and that should have been a try. Maybe 7 points there. Problem
I actually think, bearing in mind in the Italy game, I think Italy showed some promising attacks. And I think England's defence were too good for it. But I certainly think Italy's attack is better than their defence. So maybe against the Welsh, Italy may pick up some points. I don't think Italy will win against either Scotland or Wales, but I think they've certainly got a chance against Wales to win if they manage to up their defensive game. If not, no.
Second turnover for Alex Dobrat. I thought the referee kind of given Wales the benefit of the doubt because as he went in over the top, he just lost his balance. But he was on the ball long enough. He lifted it from the floor, and again we see another breakdown penalty. And these are killing Wales. 7 now out of 9 penalties at the breakdown. So you've got to say England are winning that battle hands down, literally.
Wales would be lucky to get a that is funny. I've just got the shot. Oh, George is getting a bit older now, isn't he? Bloody hell.
Kate, at her first game since becoming patron of the RFU, not the only family divided by rugby.
That is quite funny. That is quite funny where you've Prince William with his Wales scarf and Kate with her England scarf.
They've done really well there to pitch the ball off of Courtney Lawes, a couple of things. England, not that precision,
You say that though, Gareth, you say it would be an interesting conversation, but
done really well there.
do you think Prince William supports Wales? Or do you think he supports England?
Yeah, it's just building again for Wales now, isn't it? Obviously, the line
Bloody cat.
I think it's just kicked it into the half of England. This is where they need to play. These signs that
There is a cat on top of my desk.
English defence, just execution.
Do you blame Prince George? Oh, Georgie Porgy for being a bit bored. He's too young, and he's too young to have a clue what's even going on.
Thomas Williams. Bigger again, Adams.
I am on 52 minutes and 5 seconds.
After it, that was a tough one to take. Made doubly tough.
52 minutes and 15 seconds.
Couple of really good strong carries over the game line, and Wales are starting to get that momentum because the first couple of carries are
Yeah, thanks, Kim. Thanks, mate.
defence.
Yeah, and just keeping the balls there is changing the picture as well. It's a lovely kick from Liam Williams. It makes it very difficult for Mario to do anything with that. Good chase and cut, but it's just different, isn't it? It's not one-up runners. There's no angle changes. It's just a little bit
I said I'm still on 52 minutes and 45 seconds, so
For the opportunity with the ball in England's 22, they just get it back.
yeah, I'm sure William is because he's always at the FA Cup, isn't he? He's always at the FA Cup final.
Laid back by Thomas.
53 minutes and 10 seconds left. Or gone.
Softer part of Sinclair's shoulder. Now, Watkin,
Owen
Owen Watkin.
Watkin.
Picked up quickly by Williams. Looking to the try scored by Josh Adams.
It looked like Dombrandt was completely wrong-footed there. Looked like he was completely wrong-footed.
Celebrating the try for Adams.
What a pass that was from Thomas Williams. It was that. It happened so quickly. It was so difficult to defend. Look how flat and fast that is. It misses two.
My cat on there.
Shirts.
Such a naughty boy.
Doesn't really have much involvement.
Well, I did say I didn't see Wales getting a try, but I was wrong. Dombrandt was completely wrong-footed. Was that Dombrandt? Maybe not. Wasn't Dombrandt. Ignore me. 15. Ignore me. Stewart. It looked like Stewart was completely wrong-footed. He went for the one man, but it bypassed him. You say they're right back in it. I don't think they're right back in it. Yeah. I knew it was a blonde guy on the wing. Or on the side. Uh-oh. Not good for them.
England 17, Wales 5.
Yeah, I think just Wales needed points on the board, didn't they? That what a pass that is from Thomas Williams. Cooper looks like he's going to have it, doesn't he? Which ties in. Stewart there on the Freddie Stewart on the outside. Josh Adams just has to catch the ball.
Yeah, look, 17-5. There's still ages left. There's still 55 minutes, so there's still 25 minutes left. Wales need a bit of a miracle here, I think. I don't think they've got enough in it. Even, one more try and a conversion. That only puts them on 12 points. So they need at least 2 tries here, I think, really. Just to draw.
Fending off Bingham. Furiously got back into the contest. Marcus Smith. Gernich. It's been a much better second half. It was fairly stop-start in the first quarter.
I think if England could get another penalty, that would be enough, for sure.
Kick two came through legally. And still with possession and Sinclair. Elias doing what he can to knock him back on.
Yeah, just had to adjust himself, and I told you, over the top. Did well, Sinclair.
Just changing the point of attack, Slay, and then he's held on to. Randall, again, Genge. Oh, he started to get his legs back from there. He was trying to find his mate Sinclair. Too many red shirts.
Got some distance. 56 minutes and 15 seconds.
Dombrandt. Just rediscovering a little bit of their rhythm as well. This is Sam Simmons in on at half time.
That's a turnover into a turnover. I think I told you got that back, and somehow it's ended up back on Wales.
Back in Wales. Go.
Wales could run again with purpose. Williams leading it. Look at Josh Adams sprinting away. Adams leading this chase. He went for the hopeful kick.
Very lucky we got an England hand to that.
Still Wales.
Just the referee might have a quick word here. Well, here's the turnover, isn't it? Simmons gets caught, and it's really, really good work. And then Itoje comes in. Wales sees the opportunity down that left-hand side.
That was Gareth Thomas, the replacement on the floor. He could to win ball back for Wales that they profited from. Now they have this attacking line out.
What are they going for? They got the line out.
Pace on the outside there. He looked petrified when he saw it coming, but he covered well.
Thomas passing on the instructions. And it was throw it to Will Rowlands.
So Wales have got the ball.
Round, it's brought
57-45. They're about 6 metres out from the England try line.
Williams. Clipped back by Tompkins.
Cool. Get down.
Another Wales penalty.
I do, Brad. But it's quite cold in my house, so yeah, I do have it on. My house is so cold. I've got the heating on now, but yeah, it's. I wish I had a warm house. And with gas prices going up, bloody expensive. Roll on summer when instead of getting gas hike prices using the old heating, I'm going to get electric price hikes with the aircon on. Another Wales line out. They're certainly trying to put the pressure on now, though. To be fair, the fuel prices were going up before Putin. Where is the ball? They can't even see where the ball is. Ref wants to blow. No, they've got. Have they got it out? Yeah, they've got it out. Yeah, Falatal, a really, really strong Welsh name there. So it would certainly make for a slightly more interesting game, wouldn't it? If Wales managed to get a try here. That would bring it to only 7 points behind. They're a few metres out. They're a few metres out. Wales need to get that ball out. They've got it. Driving forwards. Oh, they're just mauling through Sinclair. Sinclair is there on his own, trying to defend there, basically. They're mixing it up. They're mixing it up. Calling in the reinforcements. Wales are just trying to drive over the line. They've all of a sudden found something. The Welsh have found something. Where has this even come from? I think this sums up the fact that England didn't punish Wales in the first place. 17-10. God, Christ. Oh, man. If England lose this, then it will all be their fault, obviously. Absolutely crazy. This has certainly got a little bit more interesting now, hasn't it? Straight in. Straight in. It's 5 points in it. It is literally one try in it now. Ben Youngs is coming on. Randall off, Ben Youngs on. I'll tell you, saying how many caps that Ben Young's got. He doesn't even look that old. He doesn't look that old at all. Time check, we're on 62 minutes. 62 minutes in. Once again, look, Sinclair is on his own against two Welsh players, and he doesn't seem to be getting the support now. Oh. Come on, we need to get another try here. No one's pressuring, though. I'll tell you what, mate. I'd love it to be one. I would love fuel to be £1.11. I would absolutely love it. It was for a 15 Wales was for a deliberate knock on, I think. Yeah, Williams was a deliberate knock on.
Out injured for so long. Doesn't look like he's struggling.
Good take, good take. England still got the ball at halfway. Oh. God. Daly is struggling as he got up there. God. That bounce almost played into Smith's hands there. So close to playing into his hands.
Lovely little kick from Smith. The space was there. Wales now got to regroup themselves.
So still a Welsh ball. About 10 metres out of the Welsh try line. They're probably going to kick this up, aren't they? Yeah. Straight back to England there. England puts England on the attack again. Chuck in, I have no idea. But as I said, I couldn't even see England, Wales scoring a try, and then they go and score two. So what do I know? Open them up, open them up. England have still got the ball out. 22 out. Yeah, Sinclair has been poor. Time check 65:40. Just over 14 minutes left of normal time. 17-12 England. Oh Jesus, Sinclair. Sinclair really has been poor. I think the Welsh just didn't know what to do there. They was all standing back. England get the penalty. Are they going to go for the kick? Is Smith going to go for the kick there? Welsh not releasing. 66-30 now. How far out are they? This is the problem. In rugby, this is one of the problems. You'll be watching the screen and it's really difficult to see how far out they actually are. So you're almost guessing. Yeah, I think that's exactly what it was, Kieran. They were wanting almost the penalty, weren't they? Yeah, he's going for the kick. All right, 67 minutes and 5 seconds gone. The tee is being set up. A 3 points here. A penalty kick here for England would be very good. Very important. 67-45. Smith sets his eyes on the posts. In you go. In you go. That gives a little bit of leeway there, doesn't it? That certainly helps. Being 8 points ahead, it means Wales have to do that little extra. They can't just rely on getting a try and a conversion. Dewey Lake is on. Thomas Williams off. Kieran Hardy on. Owen Watkins off. Jonathan Davis on. There's 3 subs by Wales. Honestly, Kian, if there's anything referee related, you've got no chance today, mate. With Gareth and Gareth, you are screwed. Who's running 5 minutes behind? I can't be running 5 minutes behind. Surely not 5 minutes. 69-35. Yeah, I'm on 70 minutes now. 70 minutes. So, yeah, I must only be about 30 seconds behind now. Honestly, Kian, you've got no chance today, mate. You've got no chance. When there's 2 rugby referees, all right, definitely you're screwed. $70-30. Oh, yes, sorry, yes, Brad. Brad, are you, sorry, yes, of course. Brad, you're union, right? Or are you league? I'm pretty sure you're union. Joe Marler's on. To be fair, who's the sub for? Yeah. Sorry, there are 3 rugby union referees in this one. Because Brad's with us and he's union as well. This is game over now, surely. If he puts this in, please respect the kicker. That's Genge that came off. I was going to say anyone at the moment would be better than Sinclair. But he's not taken off Sinclair, so 23-12. That's game over, isn't it? 77th cap for Joe Marler.
Exceptionally well, really, just keeping that scoreboard ticking over, which is probably something England wanted to do, work, take again. Got to Stewart, I tell you what, leave Williams and Stewart, probably two of the best.
71-45. Smith has done a long kick there. Bigger's got it. Another kick up. Anscombe chased that down. He really chased that down from the kick. Well, as I said, anyone can be better than Sinclair in this. Sinclair has been so poor. There has been there were a few times when Sinclair was literally left to defend himself. 2-on-1 situations, and he didn't necessarily get the support. But he's not been good.
Just covering that position for the time being. Let's see. Hanscom can happily play 15. Would be the obvious choice. He's in that position now. Beyond him. Tipped away by.
They're not getting any space now, Wales.
And this is Adams.
I think that's the most important thing now. Now, we're obviously 11 points clear. They need 2 tries and conversions. But I think England just keep it tight now. Don't do anything silly. Don't leave any gaps. Just keep it tight, compact.
Authority on the scoreboard, if nowhere else. Bigger, still at 10. Davis over the top to Adams. Held on to by Smith. In the scrum half, Kieran Hardy.
Wales have got the ball.
Tompkins again, being used as the link.
England certainly are keeping their defence tight at the moment.
Noel shuffling across. He's got to close down Falatau very
Cool.
quickly.
Oh,
Luke Falatau, who's still with us after 74. It's extraordinary that Falatau is,
and England have got the ball.
because we know what he can do so well, Shane.
Yeah, we all know his talent, we all know his quality, and he doesn't even look
I hope Joe Marchant does something here. So he obviously started the first 2 games, and this 3rd game he's been on the bench. He's got 6 minutes to actually impress.
put a shift in, especially the second half. He's been a big part of Wales' comeback. But better from Wales, actually. They'd almost be forced now to play with ball in hand, play to the wide areas, get the ball to Cuthbert and Josh Allen, who are getting it far more often. Just need to keep hold of that ball a bit more patient. But they're chasing the game minutes to go.
Well, the job of picking the Guinness Six Nations Player of the Match is the responsibility of Lawrence Delalio.
Lawrence Delalio gets to pick man of the match. Who would you guys give man of the match? I really don't know. I am not having an opinion, but who do you think would be man of the match in this one? 74 minutes. Smith. At the end of the day, if you're going along the lines of Smith, he has been the main reason for most of the points. So I suppose that's one reason to go for him. I don't think Smith's done anything massively wrong. Yeah, I don't think anyone's massively stood out. I think the only real reason for possibly giving Smith the man of the match is that he scored the conversions and the penalty kicks. But there's not a player here that has really stood out. It's almost in this. I don't think anyone stood out, so you almost go for the person who scored the most points, like in football. Because no one stood out, you just choose the goal scorer.
Turnover.
76 minutes and 10 seconds gone. England got the ball from the line out.
Well, when Wales reflect on this game, scrum and line out needs to improve at this level. It's the third line out that Wales have lost, and just can't afford it at this level.
Bigger to Davis.
Good tackle, good tackle. Wales have still got the ball, but they've, just over 3 minutes to try and pick up, 11 points. The fat lady is warming up the vocal cords here. Oh, I saw that. Yeah, I did see. I saw that on TikTok. Anonymous has declared war on Russia. Whether or not it was just, whether or not it was actually anonymous is another thing. Oh, Joe Marchand, sit him down. There's another good tackle from Joe. We're seeing some big tackles from England now. Some really big crunching tackles. You ready to go, yeah?
Yeah.
I said Joe Marchand certainly come on and made an impact with those tackles. 78 minutes and 4 gone. Yeah, Josh Adams off. Liam Williams on. Oh, Williams was probably ready to get himself in the shower, wasn't he? In the old team bath. And he has to come back on for the last 2 minutes. Are we talking about number 4, Rowlands, who's got a bit of blood? Yeah, he's got a little bit of blood coming down, hasn't he?
Cuthbert's had his best game in a very, very long time, and Faletau's got better as the game's gone on. They can hold their heads up high, hold their heads high.
Come on, let's get this done. It's taken ages. 78 minutes 40 gone. So what's the system on the bonus points? So they're saying Wales are looking for a losing bonus point. What does that mean? What points do they need to get to have a losing bonus point? Or is it about being having close amount of points as the other team? What? Wakey, wakey, boys.
Where's the irony in it? I mean, the referee all game has stopped every player from taking it quickly. But this time, Kieran Hardy right in front of him. Maybe that was the difference right under his...
That is strange, isn't it? And I mentioned this earlier. Okay. Did I not say this earlier? How the referee is not allowing any play to flow or any quick ones, and then just as England are sleeping, he allows a quick one right in front of the try line. Bizarre, right? Bizarre. Really bizarre, that one. I don't understand the difference in those two. Because if it was me, if I'm relating that to football in a football related situation, I wouldn't allow that to be quick because it is right in front of the try line. I would allow the team to set themselves first. Wales have got the ball. We're into added time here. And they are 4 points behind. No. I said that would be the same in football. That if it's sort of around the penalty area, just outside the penalty area, you do not play it. You say it is on the whistle. A bit further out and you play quick, and they don't have to wait for the whistle, but seemed a bit strange. If this would be crazy. Imagine if Wales keep this ball and actually go up the other end and score a try. This would be insane. England need to get this ball back. England desperately need to get this ball back. There's certainly not going to be a kick from Wales, are they? They are going to try. They're going to try and drive their way all the way up the other end, aren't they? The funny thing is, though, Wales are not making any ground up, are they? They're not making any ground up at all. England have just got to try and get Wales to make a mistake. England have got to try and turn over the ball there. Surely it'll happen. If anything, Wales are going further back. Wales have made no ground up at all. Game over. No. Yeah. Surely. No. Yeah. No. What are they giving? The French thinks it's a deliberate knock-on. It's hard to see any contact there, though. Oh, there's a tiny little finger. You can't help yourself there, though, can you? You can't help yourself there, surely. That was almost instinctive. So we've seen now 2 deliberate knock-ons, and they have both received a yellow card. And that's not received a yellow card, so good for England, I suppose. But the annoying thing is that has allowed for Wales to get the ball up the pitch. They weren't anywhere near there. They've got to try and turn this ball over. Line out for Wales. Press, press, press. Hold it tight and press. Wales have still got the ball out. 83 minutes and 50 seconds. Still got it, Wales. Look how tight that English line is. He's going to need new kneecaps. Toje got it. Keep it and kick it out. An advantage for England as well. Get it out. Out you go. Well. Game over. The Welsh did not deserve to win that anyway. Right, the verdict. The verdict. Hang on a second. Let me turn this noise down a little bit. I think... I'm disappointed by England again. Very disappointed by England again. And I've said this throughout the stream that it seems like England don't have any ideas. Any ideas to break open the opposition. It is pretty stale from England. In this situation, I think Wales were rubbish. I'm amazed they managed to get the amount of points they did, because I said before, when it was 17-0, it was, how are Wales going to get any points here? And they found an extra gear, but I just yeah. If we say England are the only hope against France, this is not going to be great. Surely France would absolutely destroy England if they are playing the way they are. But it all depends what team turns up. But it's just reminding me. It's just reminding me of England football team, in that they lack ideas. You know, it's stale. It's no creativity. That's it. That's what I'm getting from it. Whether you agree or not, I don't know. It's my stream, so I get the final say. Thank you guys for joining me. The next stream is... When is it? I can't even think when it is. Let's have a look at the watch long schedule. The next one is England versus Ireland on Saturday the 12th of March. That's another 4:45 kickoff. So, if you can, make sure you stick around for that. If you haven't already, go check out the In Conversation with Andrew Ford that we did and posted earlier today. Hopefully you find that a little bit interesting. Yeah, thank you so much for joining me, guys. Everyone that stuck around. Nice to have referees in here as well. Yeah, I'm off out. So, I'll catch you next